So, dear devotees, यहाँ on site first. Josna Mataji, Nitai Kundan Prabhu, Jyoti Mataji, you did the yatra from your home to यहाँ पे हरि में लगा yatra. And online, Atita Guna Sundari Mataji, Divyamritare Mataji, Madhavi Sundari Mataji, Mona Mataji, Rasakriya Mataji, Sarita Mataji, Shilchandra, Annapani Mataji, Vrinda Mataji, the yatra from your home. ये तो मैं यहाँ पे सारी and on Atita Guna Sundari Mataji, मैं close करना I'm checking my own voice. Can I close to you?
Either Jan. Here. Google Chrome. Is it open? Yeah. Prabhu, it could be. Yeah, this is on. It's good. Pause.
So you pause?
Yeah, pause.
Just with your getting up itself, YouTube call signal minge Prabhu. Thank you. Haribol. Still trying to. I am trying to see. Yes. Yeah, good. Haribol. Yeah. So. Can we do the phenomenon? Om Gnana Satnam Jinchanak Chakshuram Shri Chaitanya Krishna Statham Swarupakada Tadam Swapada Namo Vishnupada Krishna Vishtai Buddha Shri Swami Namaste Saraswati Gaurava Chara Namaste Shishunavati Pasha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That gets transferred as to Nidhuvan. That's when Dhruva Maharaj Guru Maharaj meditation happened there at Dun. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay. So, yeah. Sure. Okay. So, we were hearing, right, from Lord Kapila. So far, we have heard, just a while ago, we heard about the plights of the baby in the womb when it comes out, the plights of a materialistic person. That's what we have heard from Lord Kapila. The plights in the womb and bahar aane ke baad, the plights in this material world. That's what we have heard. Yeah. And now we will hear about sadhana bhakti. Sadhana. And the connection is this. On that was yesterday, you know? So yesterday we heard about yesterday when Mother Devahuti asked Lord Kapila, I feel miserable. How can I get rid of this aham mameti? A very wonderfully straight question, no going around. I feel miserable, and I know why. Because of aham mameti. How can I? Can you please dispel this aham mameti? वो भी बहुत अच्छा. What do I do about it? ये सब ने. Can you please dispel? पक्का. Then Lord Kapila said, yes, by Adhyatmika Yoga, this can be dispelled by Bhakti, Jnana, and Ashtanga Yoga. Okay. And after that, Mother Devahuti, how can I get Bhakti, please? You want Bhakti? You just said you have miseries, and you said you have aham mameti. You really want Bhakti. Okay. If the Bhakti has to come for a person filled with aham mameti, thank you. Offered, no? Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, for someone who is feeling miserable because of aham mameti, how can the bhakti come? When they're already filled with aham mameti, how can bhakti come and sit in them? They are full of aham mameti. That's why Lord Kapila, the immediate answer to that is, I know you, Mother Devahuti. I know your entanglement. I've just appeared here, but I know how much you were entangled. So I know how much you are entangled now also. You want bhakti? Okay, I'll tell you this. Prasangamajaram pasham atmana kavayo vidu sayeva sadhu sukruto mokshatvaram apavritam. So you are filled with I and my inside, and you cannot get rid of it. That passion of I and my. Right now, there is a big rope that is tied between you and that I and my. So that is the rope. So you are tied to the Brahmanda with this rope of I and my. This material world. You are tied with this to this material world by a rope called aham mameti. I am already tied up to this big Brahmanda, tied up with my hands to this big Brahmanda. Can I break the rope? Can I? Maybe I can come up with some plans of, how to cut it open. Can I do that? So The ropes are tied up. So that rope that is tying you up to this Brahmanda, the whole Brahmanda, where is the Brahmanda, please? Where is the Brahmanda? Brahma Anda. This is Brahma Anda, universal egg that was created by Brahma. This Brahmanda, this macrocosm hai. This is macrocosm. The whole macrocosm is in the microcosm. कुछ बैटल की जरूरत नहीं आउटसाइड है, या तो फिक्स करना है तो या फिक्स करना, या फिक्स है तो फिक्स होगा. So Brahmanda is not outside. Attachments are not outside. Not at all. Attachments are not outside. When I see the things around, when I see this Brahmanda, why I am here in this Brahmanda, when that I comes, by default, attachment, the rope comes, tied up. When I say I or my, then I'm immediately tied up to this Brahmanda with this formidable rope. When I say Krishna, the rope is gone. So, the attachments, when I'm attached to Krishna so much that I see only Krishna wherever I see, whoever I see, then I don't have ropes. Then I am not bound with Brahmanda by the ropes. So, Krishna to rescue. So, it is very good to say, right? Theoretical. When I am seeing Krishna everywhere, really, wait a minute. So, that's why the attachment to Guru. The Guru Vani, everything about Guru, what to say. It is attachment to the mercy of Bhagavan. Attachment to the mercy of Bhagavan, the personification of mercy of Bhagavan, who has decided to come and rescue us and knows exactly how to rescue us, and whose mission is to rescue us. To that personification of mercy of Bhagavan, I want to get attached. If I don't get attached, what will be my halat? So that person who has decided to come and rescue, personification of mercy of Bhagavan, he is the rope. The personification of mercy of Bhagavan is the rope between me and Krishna to bind me with Satchit Ananda Vigraha Krishna. So, that is the only way. Because Krishna's kripa has to come to bind me to Krishna. How can I bind myself? That's it. So, Sayeva Sadhu Sukrutu Mokshatvaram Apavatam. In this way, when the attachment is placed on Krishna Kripa Shri Murti, personification of mercy of Bhagavan, then there are no miseries. Then there is no harmony, because the rope is bound to Krishna, not to the Brahman. Okay. I think we have to move on. Otherwise, just on this shloka only the one. Okay, so Lavkapla said that attachment to a sadhu will cause the detachment to this material world. And after that, the lakshana of the sadhu were described. And after that, the external symptoms of a sadhu. And how does those external symptoms come? Because of internal meditation. That's how the external symptom come. We cannot fake external symptom for a long time. We get frustrated, disappointed. Thak ho jayega. Instead, our effort should be on internal meditation. External symptoms, they come. And so, what happens when we are with sadhu? That thing when we have this rope tied up to Krishna with the personification of mercy, that is the Raga Bhakti. And when the Raga Bhakti is there, Satam Prasangam Mama Virya Samvido Bhavanti Kritkarna Rasayana Katha Tajoshanatasau Apavarga Vatmani Shraddha Ratir Bhaktir Anukramishyati. That happens beautifully, effortlessly when there is raga. That Lord Kapila said, Mother Devaki heard. Very wonderful. So this is the answer that Lord Kapila gave when Mother Devaki asked, please tell me about bhakti. So immediately Bhagavan is saying what bhakti means. So this is bhakti. Raga bhakti is bhakti. With the raga comes bhava. Okay. So raga bhakti leads to bhava bhakti. This is bhakti. When the scriptures are saying about bhakti, this is. When Prahlad Maharaj is glorifying bhakti, this is the bhakti. The raga bhakti. Correct? That kind of. So now Mother Devati on our behalf, she's asking, this is very wonderful. But what if somebody is so attached still to the material world and not so much attached to the sadhu yet? How do they get started? On our behalf, Mother Devati is asking. So now we will hear all the relevant matter for us. Okay. So for us, when we are beginning bhakti, it takes time to develop that attachment to a specific person, to even identify that the mercy is coming from that person. It takes time in the beginning, in general, unless there was a lot of sukriti that was done in the past, bhakti unmukha sukriti. Unless there is that bhakti unmukha sukriti, otherwise it takes time. Srila Prabhupada disciples, not all of them had that great attachment to Prabhupada, but good percentage of them, like 10%, 20%. So they were ripened ones. They've already worked out in their previous lives lot of bhakti unmukha sukriti, just ready to receive, almost like dry sponges, like that. Okay. So if we are not dry sponges yet, if we are still wet with the material water, then what do I do? So we will hear about that. So I'm going to share the PowerPoint devotees, and if TV is not available, आप cell phone पे देख लेना. So share. Arvind, the PowerPoint, if you can please help me share. I opened the post. Okay, just share this one. This one.
Yeah. This is.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's the PowerPoint. Okay. So we will straight go to the sadhana. All right. So I am a newcomer to the bhakti. I'm a newcomer, but somehow I got initiated also. That is subject matter. Not only am I a newcomer, I got initiated too. And now all of a sudden, I'm hearing about Raga Bhakti. Meri halat kya hai? What do I do now? First thing is, please know that we are very fortunate. Somehow or other, Bhagavan has accepted us. Okay, got married to Sri Harinam Prabhu. Okay, अब सेवा कैसे करना है वो सीखना है बस. That's all. So no worries. Okay. So then, so if Bhagavad Gita. So in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, in that ladder to reach him, first the Lord says, spontaneous bhakti is when a person is naturally thinking of Bhagavan. That is spontaneous bhakti. And the Lord says, if you don't have that spontaneous bhakti, don't get disappointed. No problem. Abhyasa yogena tada mamichaktam dhananjaya. Thank you, Krishna, you said that. Otherwise, we were not finding our place so far, especially with so much of Katha and Bhagavata. We didn't want to find that place. So then, Abhyasa yogena yukta mamichaktam dhananjaya. That's where we are in now, sadhana bhakti. If you do not have natural attraction for me, if your mind is not naturally thinking of me with love, what you need to do is abhyasa yogena tada. You practice. Mam ichaptum dhananjaya. You practice something outside with an internal desire of mam ichaptum dhananjaya. I want Krishna. That is the internal desire. With that internal desire, you practice abhyasa yogena, abhyasa sadhana. So do the things outside that are pertaining to me while you have the desire to attain me. So inside is the desire, I want you, Krishna. Outside is, this is for you, Krishna. A combination hai sadhana bhakti. So inside is the desire, outside. So what is it that we are doing outside? What do we have to do? When I want to be with Bhagavan, I should know who Bhagavan is, who I am, what is my halat, and how to do bhakti. How do I know that I'm doing bhakti right? Yes, Abba. This is Krishna Katha. Anything about Krishna. Krishna's nama, rupa, guna, leela. And how do I get to Krishna, which is the process, bhakti. Any katha like this pertaining to bhakti katha is Krishna Katha. So Shravanam. Hear about me, hear about how to come to me. Straightforward. No beating around the bush. No bridging, no going too far, no diluting the topic. That is also important. Hear about me and hear about how to come to me. Okay? That is Shravanam. If that is Shravanam, every time we are hearing, we should see what I am hearing now. How is it taking me to Krishna? ऐसे सुनना है. Shravanam we can do 24 hours a day. But what Shravanam do I pick and choose? In the little time I have 1 or 2 hours in a day. What kind of Shravanam do I pick and choose? What is it that is getting me closer to Krishna? That is, okay? Otherwise, in the name of bhakti also, there is a lot of entertainment going on. With the little time that we have to pick and choose Shravanam. So, sadhana bhakti is about Shravanam. Hear about Krishna and how to go to, how to be with Krishna. So that is Krishna Katha. So, Mam ichaptum dhananjaya. When you are hearing about me, Mam ichaptum dhananjaya. I want to come to you, Krishna, based on what I'm hearing about you and how to get to you. I want to be with you, Krishna. Mam ichaptum has to, it should constantly, as that should always, as a aag jalna hai. I don't want to use that comparison, but that lamp should always go on within our heart. Mam ichaptum dhananjaya. I am doing Shravanam. Mam ichaptum. Yeah, I want to be with you, Krishna. That is Shravanam. Then Seva. Seva here is, right now our situation is, our goal is to be with Krishna, in Krishna Loka, right? That is right. So that's why we are here. In Krishna Loka, everybody does everything for Krishna. Everybody, like in Vrindavan, Everybody is thinking of Krishna. Everybody is doing for Krishna. Right? What are we doing? This is my house. This is my house, and I am doing the cooking that I like, my family like. And I mean, this is without Krishna in life. Generally, a house is like, this is my world. Yeah, this is me here, and this is my family. All subtle controlling. Whatever flavor you may add it. You may be bossy or you may be loving, but control the hota. So that hota, that is the consciousness we are in, which is I-centered, my-centered, when there is no Krishna. If that has to go away, Krishna has to come. When there is altar, then this is not my home now. This is Krishna's home. And I'm cooking for Krishna. You are cutting for Krishna. I'm cooking for Krishna. You're cleaning for Krishna. You're earning for Krishna. Everything. All of us are here. All of us here are doing for Krishna. So Krishna-centered banna hai. That's why we have altar, Krishna. At home, the home is Krishna-centered. We have temples. The whole congregation, all the devotees are Krishna-centered. They belong to Krishna. And that is the role of the temple, the presiding deities. They are the presiding, ruling deities. And every devotee here, they belong to Krishna, the presiding deities here. Esa. That is with the whole town around, city around, the congregation around. And when we step inside the house, okay, all of them, they are also Krishnas. And we are serving Krishna here. So for this consciousness shift, pathological consciousness of I and my. You know, pathological means a diseased consciousness. A diseased consciousness. To treat this diseased consciousness, to make it healthy, real consciousness is Krishna consciousness. For that to happen, Bhagavan has taken form Archavigraha. To get our disease of I and my in the house to go away, I and my in the society, in the congregation to go away, Bhagavan has taken form of Archavigraha. Okay? So the seva is all for Archavigraha. In the house, to the deities, in the house. Everybody in the house is not doing any favor to anybody here. I am not doing any favor. In my ashram, Grihastha ashram, this is ashram. Ashram is meant for purification. Ashram is meant for purification through service for Krishna, the deity. That is what ashram means. This is Grihastha ashram. And we have a name for all of our ashrams. All right? Those names are meant to remind us that they're actually ashrams. Yeah? The Griha is an ashram. So the seva is for deity. Deity in the house or deity at the temple. बस साधना भक्ति ये है. सुनना है श्रवणम, करना है भगवान को. Okay? Then Nama, what is Nama? जो कुछ भी सुन रहे हैं, whatever we are hearing about Krishna, whatever we are hearing about Krishna, when it is packed together, then that is Nama. See, Veda, Renu, right? Renu. When Renu says, Amma, is it just a word for Renu? When she says Amma, there is a lot in that Amma. It's not just two words put together, Amma. For Renu, Amma means a person that is very dear to her. So that person has, person माने कौन? Consciousness है, living a person है. Yeah. So in that Amma is just not two words like that. Krishna is not just two words. The whole Srimad Bhagavatam about Krishna. How is Bhagavan? When we say Krishna, the form of Krishna, his rupa, and all his leelas, his pastimes with the devotees. When we say pastimes, there is form there. There are qualities. The mercy of Bhagavan to the Bhakta is there. Mercy of Bhagavan to Bhakta. Those are the qualities. Mercy is a quality. Like that. So when we say Krishna, in the Nama, are the guna, are the leelas, because the person is there. When the person is there, there is a name to the person, form to the person, the person is performing like that. So when we say Krishna, everything about Krishna is there in that Nama. So whatever Katha we are hearing about Krishna, the pastimes of Krishna, the qualities of Krishna, everything, whenever chanting is pure, then Krishna means Krishna is there with the form and qualities. Esa. So in that way, if the whole Katha is like a file, Nama is like a folder. Many files can be put in a folder. Okay. Everything about Bhagavan, all the Katha that we hear about Bhagavan, if it is all put in a folder, then Krishna means the whole folder to be condensed sweetness there. Rupa Guna Leela Vikripa, just with one Nama, Krishna. That's why Rupa Goswami, he was unconscious just with one word. So that's the role of Nama. Initially, we may not know much. We may think, okay, we can relate to Katha and Seva. Not much with Nama. That is in the beginning. But baad mein dekhna. It is a condensed sweetness. Condensed sweetness. Okay. So yeah, sadhana bhakti. This is sadhana. Okay. So Abhyasa Yoga Niyukta Mam Chaptam Dhananjaya. So these three things. The Nama, Shravana first. Shravana, the Seva and the Nama. Do these three things outside. Practice these three things outside with the desire to attain me. So with that desire inside, Mami Chaptam Dhananjaya, this is sadhana bhakti. This is what you do. Lord Krishna said that. If you are not spontaneously attracted to me. Okay. That Lord Kapila is Chaptam Dhananjaya. Lord Kapila is saying it in detail. I will share the PowerPoint. So now we know what sadhana bhakti. Only three things to do outside, and internally this desire. Now we initiate it. Okay. These three things, they should be done for this reason. Oh, so I should be thinking inside, Krishna, I want to be with you, please. The desire should be there. At least we're coming to know. Okay. All right, I'm starting to do this. ठीक है, मुझे दीक्षा मिल गया. Look at my face. मुझे दीक्षा मिल गया. Govinda, so sorry, Govinda. Sharanagati Krishna. Thank you, Krishna. So, yes, now I know every day. So, sadhana bhakti, sadhana means that is to be done every day. So, Nama, Krishna Nama, and Krishna Katha every day, and some regular seva every day. Okay, that part is clear, no brainer. Right, beta? No brainer. We don't have to put any mind in that. Okay, Karlo, three things. That part is clear. Okay, I'm starting to do that. I got initiated yesterday. Okay. And they said I should do these three things. I'm starting to do. So what happens when we start to do bhakti? Up until then, we have all these, okay, what happens? I started doing bhakti. How do I know if I'm doing bhakti right? Okay. Then Lord Kapila is, now we can look into the PowerPoint. Let's hear from Lord Kapila. Once we start doing the sadhana bhakti, how do I know if I'm doing it right? Let me put it that way. If I'm doing it right, how do I know? So, Lord Kapila, I have this PowerPoint. Arvind, Prabhu, where did it go? Prabhu, you please stay there and let me check if I can bring it up. Share. Prabhu, you. Yes, Prabhu, I think I got it, Prabhu. Thank you, please. Your mere indication of getting up is fixing the problem. I mean, showing me some solutions here. Thank you. Potent devotees. But thank you. So, yeah. Are you able to see the screen? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So, I'm bringing to the relevant one. Okay, good. I think before this, you can please see this Mother Devahuti's words. Okay. I think we can go to this slide down. Okay, now Lord Kapila is saying, all right. If a person is doing this sadhana bhakti, and again, when we say sadhana bhakti, I think it will be easier for us to say this. Our interactions with the people, with the devotees around, we can pin it down like that. Shravanam will be there. Yeah. Whatever we hear, we hear. Yahan pe Lord Kapila is, this is very helpful. See, when I am doing service, my interaction with the devotees around. So, when the performer of bhakti, when the intentions of violence, pride, and hatred, if that is there, no compassion. Okay. Then I am doing bhakti, but that bhakti is tainted with ignorance. It means Ganga water, pure water is being given to me, but my hands are dirty with black dirt. So water is pure that is given to me, but the water I am holding in my hands is black water. Water with dirt. That is bhakti in ignorance. Please understand, bhakti is pure. But because I have this dirt on my hands, this water is impure now. So is this bhakti? Yes. Because the water is there that is given to me. Is it really bhakti dirty? Yeah, dirty bhakti hai. That is the thing. So when we say bhakti in mode of ignorance, that is here, dear devotees, please see, as we are hearing the Katha, it is so much to do, even in sadhana bhakti too. It's not about what I'm doing outside. I could be cleaning the temple room, or I could be decorating the deities. What's going on within me? Same thing here, Lord Kapila. And again, we are talking about sadhana bhakti. This is not raga bhakti. Sadhana bhakti. We are clear about this point. If we are serious about, if we are ardent about being purified, peaceful, and happy, let me put it that way. If we are serious about bhakti, SNA, an ardent desire to get purified so we can be peaceful, happy. We have to make note of what's going on inside. This is from Lord Kapila. This is for the sadhakas, even from the day one. Okay. If a performer has intentions of violence, this is intentions, okay? Unintentional is not in our hands. वो तो slowly हो जाएगा. But intentions. If there are intentions of violence, pride, and hatred with no compassion, then know that it is tamasika bhakti. Mane, ignorance mane, there is element of pain here, causing pain to others. Envy is here. Envy is causing pain to others. Envy is, if I am intolerant about somebody, that is automatically causing pain to them. It's just a seed of causing more pain outside with words and actions. But even the intention itself can cause pain. Yeah. So intolerance to anyone, if they have something and I'm intolerant, that is actually I am hurting them. Envy is hurting others. That is violence. So intention of violence, that is the most subtlest form of violence. The gross form of violence is you go and slap that. That's different. Actually, that is much better. As well as a subtle violence hai. Oh, donkey urine. Raghunath Das Goswami. Raghunath Das Goswami explains that as donkey urine. Envy. Urine itself is pH is acidic hai. It's a concentrated diluted form hai na. It's an acidic form. Donkey's urine is, it can burn like an acid. Raghunath Das Goswami, kya comparison diya. Mane, whoever has that intolerance or envy, that donkey urine acidity is not on who he or she is envious. Andar hai. Andar itna jalta hai. pH of donkey's urine envy. Hey Krishna. But Raghunath Das Goswami so beautifully, immediately he gives a solution. Wonderful, 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 wonderful solution. This is in Manas Siksha. He says, when that pH of donkey urine burns you inside, just call out to the generals of bhakti. Generals of bhakti. Call out to Krishna is too much. That pH. Call out to generals of bhakti. Okay. There is more to it, but that's some other time. But that is. So, in the intentions of violence mean, that is the first one, envy. We don't generally see envy as violence, but oh no, I'm so nice to you outside. Yes, yes, you are so wonderful. It's सब nice है ना? I am being nice to you. इतना अच्छा label लगा के envy, how it hides inside. Yeah. So intentions of violence is envy and pride also is violent. क्योंकि pride माने puffed up है ना. Puffed up माने I am voluntarily sitting on it. I don't want to sit on a balloon. Somebody else voluntarily sitting on a balloon or puffed up feeling. It means I am looking you down. That's pride. So that is also violent. Yeah. And hatred. Hatred is outright violent. When this is going on inside, while I'm performing seva outside, Shravanam outside, I'm a devotee, looking like a devotee, I should understand that I am in bhakti in mode of ignorance. At least I should know that. Without knowing that, if I think this is all bhakti, all in all, years can pass by. Why am I not feeling good? Of course, I mean, this is okay, and that devotee cannot be like that. Yeah, he or she may be, she may be doing this or that, but she cannot feel that. I'm unable to get into that zone, but but the thing is, if we do not know that we are stuck in that ignorance mode in bhakti, we should know, first one. Second thing is, if we don't come out of it as soon as possible, we are cheating ourselves. We are not cheating anybody outside. Plain cheating ourselves. Yeah? But that's why we have to know. That is bhakti in ignorance. So, ignorance means what is there in that? Violence. Violence. in the form of envy, in the form of pride, in the form of hurt, in the form of hatred. Okay. Bhakti in passion. Okay, I'm doing bhakti. Yeah. I have this desire for enjoyment, fame. I just, no, if somebody just want recognition. It's not that their intention is to hurt anybody or like. They just want to be recognized. Oh, you're doing such wonderful things, such wonderful things. Their fuel is such wonderful. ऐसा fuel जाते तो then bhakti चलता है वहां पे. If there is no such wonderful, no bhakti. Then we should know, oh मेरी bhakti ये fuel पे चल रहा है. If there is no haribol, if there is no wonderful, ये गाड़ी नहीं चल रहा है. So your bhakti is in passion. That we should know. Our fuel should not be dependent from outside. If the fuel is dependent from outside, bhakti and passion. Okay. That is a little benign, right? That is at least not hurting others. But dependent, the fuel is just dependent. Somebody please help us. So that is bhakti and passion. Then if somebody is doing bhakti just to be peaceful, okay, I'm not looking for recognition. I don't have intention to hurt him. I just want to be peaceful. Please give me some service. Yeah, some service and I'll do the service and I'll just be peaceful. I don't want to have any bad karmas. Whatever bad karma I have, I want that bad karma to go away. Okay, that is at least if you are looking bhakti in terms of sukriti. But if you are really seeing bhakti as related to Bhagavan, okay, Bhagavan, please give me peace. I just want to be peaceful. I don't have much desires. Then that is bhakti mode of goodness. No intention to hurt anybody, so no ignorance. And not dependent on any stimulants from outside. Yeah, not desiring anything from outside, so not in passion. Just want to be peaceful. So quiet and peaceful bhakti. Good. That is bhakti mode of goodness. These three things. Okay. And I think we have covered most. Yeah. Matgunashruti matrena mai sarvam guhashaye manokatira vichinna yada gangam vasombudha lakshanam bhakti yogasya nirgunasya hi udahatam ahaituki avyavahitam ya bhakti purushottame. Now Lord Kapila is saying, after explaining bhakti in ignorance, passion and goodness, now the Lord is saying, Matguna shruti matrena mai sarva guhashaye manogatir avichinna yada gangam vasombuddha. When somebody gets attracted, Matguna shruti matrena, when somebody gets attracted to my katha and my qualities, just like that, when their mind gets attracted to my katha and qualities and flows towards me as Ganga flows towards the ocean without unstoppable flow, hai na? Aisa. So as the Ganga flows unstoppable to the ocean, if one's mind flows towards me unstoppable just by hearing about me, then know that it is unadulterated bhakti. Manogatir avichinna. Avichinna, manogatir. So the mind flowing towards Bhagavan, avichinna, without chinna, without interruptions. Then know that it is unadulterated bhakti. So as all the bhaktis are explained by Lord Kapila. So this kind of bhakti, ya bhakti purushottami. So when the manas consciousness is wanting only Krishna and can't wait to go to Krishna, and there are no obstacles while going to Krishna, means so much wanting to go Krishna. Only one direction towards Krishna. Little bit here, little bit that, not like that. Towards Krishna. Unstoppable. You place anything in the way of Ganga flow towards ocean. You place anything. Ganga will make its way. Even if there are hills or so, it will find, the water will find wherever downslope is and it will make its way to ocean. Yes. So when that is happening, then know that it is what word did I use? Unadulterated. Some word I have used. Not Avyavichari, but some Lord Kapila used that word. Yeah, but that's the meaning though. Unadulterated, pure. Avichinna hai, but there was something that exact word Lord Kapila used, but that is pure bhakti. Okay, unadulterated bhakti. Like there was some Sanskrit word I just Lord Kapila used there. So that is bhakti. Then we know that is pure bhakti. That's all. So that is raga. Yeah, avichinna. Raga is attachment. When the raga gets so stronger that nothing can stop. Yeah. So after telling about bhakti in ignorance, passion, goodness, now yes, he's saying this is raga bhakti. So he now in this section, Lord Kapila has said everything. Sadhana bhakti, now raga bhakti. In the very beginning, to the question that Mother Devahuti asked, what is bhakti? He said raga bhakti is bhakti. But when Mother Devahuti said, yes, I understand that is bhakti, but for somebody who is in modes, how do they get started? How do they know what bhakti they are in? Like that. So in this context, she has explained mode, bhakti in different modes, and then said bhakti, which is beyond modes, which is raga. Pure bhakti or Shuddha bhakti is all raga bhakti, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Raga bhakti is not considered. Yeah. Okay. And I think we can open up the discussion. Maybe there's one or two more slides. We can. Yeah. And then after that, now that Lord Kapila said what Raga Bhakti is, unadulterated Bhakti is, I'm really wanting that word which conveyed so much of me. That's okay. Yeah. So now that Lord Kapila said what Raga Bhakti is, pure Bhakti is, now he's explaining about how would a devotee think when he has this pure devotion in the heart. How would he think? Until now we know what a devotee thinks inside during sadhana. Okay, sadhaka. Sometimes ignorance, envy, like that. Sometimes pride. Sometimes maybe just peaceful. But what is a pure-hearted devotee? What is happening within him? What is he wanting? Yeah. Salokya sachti samipya sarupyaikatvam apiyuta diyamanam na grihnanti vinamatsevanam janaha. This devotee who is pure-hearted, he's so much attached to seva of Bhagavan that he would say no to merging in Bhagavan. See, pure-hearted hai. So he already said no to the violence, no ignorance. He already said no to the fame and prestige, etc. Yeah, that passion is gone. He's already beyond peace. Peace is nothing for the pure-hearted one. Okay, you don't peace. How about transcendental? You can be in Brahmananda, Sayucha Mukti. Do you want that? Pure-hearted devotee? No. Do you want to be with Narayana, with the Lord? Same opulences. Yeah, same opulences, Sashti. Yeah. No. You will look exactly like a Narayana, Sarupya. Do you want that? No. You will be on the same planet? No. Why all this no? No, if there is no seva. You give me everything, no problem, but I should be able to serve Bhagavan. You give me anything, if there is no service to Bhagavan, then I don't want it. She's so much addicted to सेवा for Bhagavan. Loving service to Bhagavan. Addiction तो dry सेवा में तो नहीं होगा. Addiction तो प्रीति में होगा ना. So loving service to Bhagavan. They cannot sustain without loving service to Bhagavan. It's like their pranavayu. So when the Lord himself comes and asks, what boon do you want? You give me anything or not. You don't take away my pranavayu. Loving service to Bhagavan. So that is their halat. Beautiful halat hai na? Beautiful. Very beautiful. We want to hear. So beautiful. सुनना है ना कि ऐसा होता है. ये अनर्था सुन के यही तक हो जाएंगे हम लोग. Don't want to get stuck. Rasajna Rasa is so beautiful. Addicted to loving service. बहुत अच्छा है ना. बहुत अच्छा है. कैसे होगा? I want that person, please. सुनना है. Mam ichhaptum dhananjaya. Bhagwan said that. You should develop that desire. Mam ichhaptum. I want you, Krishna. I want loving service to you, Krishna. वो अंदर जलना है. I think up and now I can use this word. वो ऐसे desire अंदर जलना है. That should be the propelling thing. ये सब हो रहे हैं कृष्णा. ये तो हाथ तो फैला रहे हैं. Something. So, okay. So yes. So they are so much addicted to loving service. Desire अंदर जलना है. ऐसे desire अंदर जलना था. Then what should happen with that burning desire? We are looking for pure heart, hai na? Not something to accomplish outside. Hai na? So we are looking for pure hearted bhakti. Mane pure heart. Hai na? So what should I do to keep it pure? So all the efforts to keep it pure, at least that we know. Nothing to accomplish outside. What can I do so the heart can stay pure? At least that. Okay. When we hear Tivrena Bhakti Yogena, it's not like let's get fired up, let's knock the goal. Say, no, football game, please. ऐसे वाले नहीं. Tivrena Bhakti Yogena is ardent desire. Ardent desire, like Krishna, I want you only, Bhagavan. You only, Bhagavan. Love for you, Bhagavan. No envy, please. No hatred, please. No pride, please. Love for you, Bhagavan. I am ardently desiring love for you, Bhagavan. That's Tivrena Bhakti. Only love for you, Bhagavan. Please. No envy, please. No anger, please. No anger, no envy. None of those things, please, Krishna. How intense is my desire for love of Godhead? How intense is my desire? How continuous is my desire? How deep is my desire? How sincere is my desire? Am I letting go everything else because I want this so much? Am I letting everything go? Again, letting everything go is not like I am letting everything go. How will I survive? Remember, the whole bhakti happens inside. The whole Brahmanda is inside. Everything is fine outside. So, am I letting everything go from within? Because I want only for love for Bhagavan. I want only love for Bhagavan, Krishna. How tivra is my desire that I want only love of Godhead. That is Tivrena Bhakti. There's nothing to sweat outside. Which everybody's chanting, we chant. Everybody's serving, we serve. Everybody's hearing, we hear. There is nothing outside. Everything is inside. Milk has to boil inside. milk has to boil inside. So there can be a very nice preparation for Krishna. That is the way. So, yeah. That's all. I think. Yeah. So what did we hear? I think I can stop sharing now, and we can open up the discussion. So we heard from Lord Kapila, and also Bhagavan Uvacha here in Bhagavan Uvacha in Srimad Bhagavatam, 12th chapter, the Abhyasa Yogena Tada Mam Chaptan Dhananjaya, and elaborate explanation by Lord Kapila here in Srimad Bhagavatam about sadhana bhakti. In sadhana bhakti, the Cheshta Rupa is doings outside, but internally, Mamichaptam Dhananjaya, the bhava, the intention has to be there. So that is sadhana bhakti. Again, dear devotees, I will ask this so we will remember every day. This is about sadhana, not about Rama. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. What are the two things happening in sadhana bhakti? What are the two things happening in sadhana? Action outside. Action outside, churning inside. Yes, Prabhu, what are the two things happening? When you are saying the answer, it will stay with you, it is making you think. When the autopilot mechanical bhakti is happening, pause. What did Lord Kapila ask? What did I respond? Okay. Okay. Those are the two things. In sadhana bhakti, what are the two things that should go on in sadhana? No right or wrong, but you are already talking about raga, but my question is about sadhana bhakti, Prabhu. So what are the two things? This is a general question for a newcomer walking in, okay? And they are asking you, I want to practice bhakti, okay? So what do I do? What is sadhana bhakti? So what will we tell them? Sadhana bhakti means two things should happen. What are those two things?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes.
Dandavat Pranam.
Pranam Shri.
Vrindavaneshwari this side, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Pranam Shri. Yeah.
So, whatever I heard in this session, I just joined. So, the two things should be hearing the Katha, Bhagavatam, one thing. And secondly, association of the Mahabhagavatas. This should happen in sadhana bhakti.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you. I think, okay, I guess this is the reflections time. We will take the reflections, but when somebody is coming and asking as a newcomer, what is sadhana bhakti? What should I be doing? Externally, doing things externally, but internally the desire should be cultivated. These are the two things happening in sadhana bhakti. Abhyasa yogena tata mam ichchaptum dhananjaya. Lord Krishna said that. In abhyasa, sadhana bhakti, you do the practice outside. What are you practicing? Practice means repeatedly doing. Repeatedly hear about me. Repeatedly serve me, the deity. So you will become deity-centered, not you-centered. Repeatedly hear about me, so you will think about me. Bhakti is thinking about Krishna. That happens only when we repeatedly hear. So, repeatedly hearing about Krishna, repeatedly doing for Krishna. Yeah, this repeatedly is sadhana. Okay, so in sadhana bhakti, so we do, we practice Shravanam, we practice Seva. When we say hearing, it's both Katha and Nama. So Nama also comes there. So practice things outside. Nama, Seva, Katha. Okay. While that is happening, when I'm hearing, cultivate the desire inside. Oh, I'm doing Shravanam. I want to be with you, Krishna. And I'm doing Seva Arti, etc. I want to be with you, Krishna. I'm doing the Nama Japa. I want to be with you, Krishna. So internally, I want you. I want to do this loving service for you. So internal desire also has to be cultivated. This is sadhana bhakti. Very important. This is why I'm specifically bringing to our attention again. Because generally we are switched to only outside mode, autopilot mode, and we think nothing is happening. We get frustrated. We are forgetting the other part of what Bhagavan said. Mam ichhaptum dhananjaya. So sadhana bhakti is two things, both outside and inside also, even from the beginning. Cultivate the desire. Okay? That I wanted to make it clear. And yeah, so we heard about bhakti in those three modes, and also finally the unadulterated bhakti. And in unadulterated bhakti, the pure devotee is wanting nothing but loving service to Bhagavan. So anything is fine with him, anywhere is fine with him, as long as there is loving service for Bhagavan. And he wants nothing if there is no loving service for Bhagavan. So that's what we have from Lord Kapila. That's all. Yeah. Now, yes, please, reflections. Yes, Mataji. Vrindavaneshwari Mataji. So for you, I understand that those two things are very helpful to you in sadhana bhakti. Right, Mataji? You said Shravanam about Bhagavatas. Is that right?
Bhagavatam, yes, Mataji. And association of the devotees, Mahabhagavatas and all Vaishnavas, Brahmanas. So that will help in practice and vairagya. Abhyasi yogi yuktena. Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
I understood this much.
Yes, thank you. So association of the devotees and hearing about Bhagavatas in the association of the devotees. Yes, thank you. Yes, please. Now this is the reflections time. Whatever questions, reflections, etc. On site, online. Yes, Mataji.
I know that I'm more of coming to Baba.
Yeah. First of all, the question Mataji is asking, Deepshika Mataji is asking. When I am doing bhakti in these three modes, how do I come to raga bhakti, which is beyond modes? That's Mataji's question. First thing is, I should know, I should have the knowledge. Ki kya bhakti kar rahe hain. So that, okay? Now that's the first thing. We should have knowledge. Yeah. Second thing is, there should be desire, but in your question, it's already there. The desire is there. I want to go to raga bhakti. Okay. Third thing is, we have to know what raga bhakti means. You see, we knew what guna bhakti means in gunas. We have to know what raga bhakti means. Then we can go there. So, knowledge about raga bhakti. Yeah, to answer your question, we have to know what raga bhakti means. Then your focus should be more on what raga bhakti means. अब तो कपिला लॉर्ड कपिला बोल दिया ना. Oh, so raga bhakti starts with attachment to that. Then your focus is geared to that now. That is the best thing to do. You know why? Aim high. When you aim high, when you aim for stars, you will shoot the moon, something like that. You aim high, aim for raga bhakti. You know what happens? Then all these lower modes, you don't care to let that envy go away. You don't care. Pride, you please go away. I don't want you. Envy, namaste, please go away. Please go away. And then what else is there? Please, raga bhakti, please. ऐसा हो जाएगा. So our goal is not, how can I get rid of this pride now? I have to come up with a plan. Is there any formula, please? Pride. A new edition bhi aayega. Volume 1 hai, volume 2 hai. This is just to get rid of the pride. Okay? And the same author is thinking to write how to get rid of the envy. I should look out on that. Instagram. Kya chal raha hai? Where are we stuck? This is not what bhakti is about. Bhakti is about raga for Bhagavan, which comes through raga to Guru. Period. What am I searching here? Where am I heading? वो जरूरत है क्या वो सब? So, well, everybody can do what helps them, but this is what Acharyas have given us. Let me put it this way. This is what Prabhupada has given us. Nowhere in Srila Prabhupada purports there is a suggestion to look for something else other than surrender to Lord Krishna. Nowhere. At the most, doubt your desire to Krishna. That's it. पहले आचार्य बोल रहे हैं कि surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Acharya knows about our condition. Okay, if you're not able to surrender, doubt है. इसके बिना Prabhupada हम लोग को he did not say anything else. He did not suggest anything else. Why do I go beyond that? Am I a fool? Acharya is here giving Krishna. So many has gotten Krishna from Acharya. Am I really looking for Krishna or something else here? Am I really looking just to get rid of anarthas? Just to be peaceful? Then fine, I don't take bhakti. You don't come to bhakti just to be peaceful. You get some formulas outside, techniques outside, no problem. But what Prabhupada has given is, why? Yeah, Raga Bhakti. And dear devotees, one thing we have to understand. We shouldn't think, Raga Bhakti, ये topic तो वहाँ है. I don't know when I will get to Raga Bhakti. Ab to I have to get rid of this anger first. And then maybe next month I'll get rid of the pride. And next that, we don't realize by that time something else is coming and catching us. And the circle में फंस जाएगा हम लोग. Bhakti is not about anartha nivritti. How much am I filling myself with Krishna? ऐसा. तो yes माता जी, आपको दीक्षिता माता जी, राग भक्ति कैसे आते माता जी? Can you please tell us? Please tell us माता जी. Dear devotees, Dikshita Mataji is saying now, how do we get Raga Bhakti, please?
Especially with the one is instruction.
Yeah. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Prasangamacharam Pasham Atmana Kavayo Viduhu Sayeva Sadhu Sukruto Mokshadvaram Apavadam. Attachment to a sadhu takes one towards liberation. So based on that, that attachment to sadhu is called raga. So as Lord Kapila said in Srimad Bhagavatam, as we have heard yesterday, raga bhakti is attachment to sadhu. Let me ask you this, dear devotees. Is it really hard for Renu? Is it really hard for you to get attached to Mama Beta? What kind of question, right? Is it really hard to get attached to somebody who has come to save our life? Is it really hard? Saving us from drowning. Is it really hard to get attached to the personification of mercy of Bhagavan? Is it really hard to get attached to the saving
Unless one has
body?
knowledge, Mataji,
Yeah,
unless
saving
one
grace.
has the
Yes,
knowledge, then it is very hard.
Yeah.
But
Knowledge
when
hai.
the knowledge dawns,
Right.
then automatically I think it should happen.
Right. So you said, Vrindavaneshwari Mataji said it will automatically happen. Okay, dear devotees, attachment to the sadhu automatically happens when there is knowledge. Vrindavaneshwari Mataji, I said it, but everybody is looking at like something more, please.
Mataji, like in Bhagavad Gita, I remember one shloka Like it is said, Tri Gunya Vishaya Veda, Naistra Gunya Bhavarjuna, Nirdvando, Nitya Satvasto, Nir Yoga Shema Atmavan. So that is Bhagavan is saying. So one has to move above the modes before. And how do I move above the modes? That can only come through knowledge, Mataji. That is what I think.
That's also an answer, no right or wrong. Knowledge. Knowledge. Knowledge that we should have. Knowledge that Lord Kapila said that the attachments of this world are very difficult to cut on your own unless you get attached to the sadhu. This knowledge we should have. This is Lord Kapila saying. So knowledge first, and then see what happens. You know what should happen next? All of us are looking for Raga Bhakti, right? A Raga, how beautiful is the love of a daughter for a mother. How beautiful is the love of mother for a daughter. All of you please excuse me, I'm in female body and mother. So all the time the example is about daughter and daughter, mother and daughter, mother and daughter. All of you please excuse me. In your mind you can say father and son like that. But so you also have very much love into all your, but it's just, yeah, how beautiful is it? How natural is it? It's beautiful. Bhagavata is beautiful. We should hear the glories of Bhagavata. We should hear the glories of Bhagavata. Mataji, extension, answer to your question. Knowledge of Raga Bhakti. We should hear the glories of Raga Bhakti again and again and again. How can we chant better? We should hear the glories of the holy name again and again and again. We should hear about the potency of Raga Bhakti again and again and again. And we should be with those people who are practicing it. How can I become an alcoholic? I don't want to become alcoholic, but how do one become alcoholic? Association with alcoholics. They don't have to try anything. Just knock the door. Yeah. And a friend is drinking alcohol. He just came by to say hello. And he sits there. He doesn't know what his friend is drinking. He just sits there. And there it starts. You want to try a little bit? Just a little bit. You wouldn't know it unless you taste it. Not that you have to become an alcoholic. I can drink the whole bottle. You don't have to drink the whole sip. Just a little bit. You tell me how you feel. Huh? Not the taste. How you feel after you take a sip. Okay, little. Get started there. And after 1 month, we cannot say the difference between ye alcoholic, wo alcoholic. Who is the beginner here? Who is the teacher? Who is the student? So that's the way. Association is the key. The association you have will association and Katha. Yeah, Sadhusanga is about the Katha. Sure. The association we have, the Vani association we have, will decide the quality of our bhakti. The quality of our bhakti and the nature of our bhajan. Everybody chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Everybody is doing 16 rounds. What is it that is happening within when the beats are being rolled? What is the quality of bhakti, the nature of bhajan, the priority setting in life, and even the direction in bhakti too, because bhakti is a big arena, playground. Everything is bhakti. Yeah. So the direction, the priorities, the quality of bhakti and bhajan, everything depends upon the association. The association. If you're just hearing about these are our anarthas, okay, let's get rid of our anarthas. Let's come up with a flow chart, okay, and I'll get the new book and let's get rid of the anarthas. We're just geared to getting rid of anarthas only. 1 month hua, 6 months hua, 1 year hua. Here I try to get rid of one another, the other another is getting ready now. ये भक्ति है क्या? That is part. Another nivritti is just a little piece in the process which should happen as a byproduct. So association. The answer for your question is just be with somebody who is doing it. Like alcoholics, है ना? सब आ जाएगा. And in our Chaitanya Charitamrita, the morning Sangha, we said, right? Be in the association of Gaura Bhaktas, especially Gaura Bhaktas. You cannot escape that. That's the. I think that's the complete answer to your question. Hello? Kuch? Okay. Yes. Thank you. Did this get disconnected? No? You are able to see? Yes,
Yes, Mataji, we are able to see.
Yeah, I am able to see. You don't get it. From there, Prabhu. Take one. Thank you. You didn't have it. Thank you very much. Battery ko dekho. Oh, okay. Savior ek taraf se. This one is charged. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that too. Yes. I have to say, I am seeing so many Chikora birds. Actually, I have to show you. My screen, get ready. Online devotees, look at all the Chikora birds here. You have to see what I'm seeing. Pehle altar ko dekhna. Yes.
Yes.
The source, the object for all the Chikora birds. And now see the Chikora birds, please. Okay. You see them?
The little ones, yes.
You see them?
Yes, we are there, seeing everybody.
Everybody,
A little bit.
radiant, beautiful, smiling faces.
Thank you for showing.
Yes. Yes, please.
Mataji, if people on site have questions, I was just keeping quiet because they've come so far. If you're done with on site, then I'll ask.
Generous. Everybody is liking this very much here, Mataji. So let me ask them. So Vrindrani Mataji is saying, you have come here all the way. So let the on-site devotees ask all their questions. We will wait until then. So we have the permission. Yes, please.
Highlight of the morning session was hopefully section. So just say briefly
The genders, yes.
So
how are they related?
Okay.
Yeah, Harinam does everything is a pact. Is a pact sutra. Sutra needs to be unpacked. It can be unpacked depending upon what question you have. Because holy name is everything. But in that pursuit, what is your obstacle? If your question comes from there, then the relevant information can be given so you can get over that obstacle. Yeah, question from Josna Mataji. Josna Mataji was asking, in the morning you said that holy name does everything. It can take away the envy also. But you just mentioned about Raghunath Das Goswami, that envy is like acidic urine, and when we feel envious, we should call out to generals of bhakti. So when Harinam does everything, then how do I reconcile calling out to generals of bhakti also when Harinam can do everything? That's Mataji's question. We cannot separate generals of bhakti from holy. Generals of bhakti are the givers of holy. Cannot be separated. They're inseparable, actually. See, it's like this. Krishna is residing in the heart of a sadhu, in the heart of generals of bhakti. They are inseparable. Esa. And generals of bhakti, they make the holy name accessible to us. They're almost like interchangeable terms, Bhagavan or Acharya Bhagavan. They're inseparable. Aisa. You know, sunlight is inseparable from sun. Aisa hai. Because they're such inseparable, we just use them as, replacement words. Itna inseparable. Lekin, through Guru, Acharya Bhagavan, generals of bhakti, holy name is available. Through sunlight, you see the sun. Like that. Abheda there. So they are inseparable easily. So on that note, calling out generals of bhakti is, if we can call out to holy name with a prayer, and if you are seeing that the purification is happening, it means you have, in your bhajan, you have already implied that the holy name has come through Guru. So bhajan, the foundation of the bhajan, if it is like that, then holy name is doing it all. Yeah, Esa. And the second thing is, Ohe Vaishnava Thakura, there, I have these 6 dirts are there, please get it up. Because these generals of bhakti, they specifically tell us such a Krishna Katha, such attractive, potent Krishna Katha that inspires us to welcome only love for Bhagavan. It makes the quality of envy, it just makes it very insignificant, something inconsiderable. You don't even worry about it. ऐसा कथा बोलते हैं कि भागो उसके पीछे. You don't worry about it. This is going to go away. ऐसा मिलना, only the generals of bhakti can give that kind of katha. Where the envy, which is like a mountain, just becomes a sand pebble, sand particle, because they fill you with so much eagerness for Krishna that this is not an obstacle. Aise wala, that generals of bhakti do. That's what it is. Then you will chant. Then the Harinam, the quality of Harinam will change when we hear that kind of Krishna Katha. So holy name is everything. But when calling out is with the fuel of the Katha that we are receiving from generals of bhakti, alag hota hai. That kind of holy name is very quickly. Yeah. So mantra is the same, but from which place of inspiration is this mantra coming from? Depends upon what kind of katha we are hearing. How inspirational and Krishna dense it is. With love of Krishna, key factor. From that reservoir, when we receive the water, when the nama comes out like that, no problem. That way. So that way they are linked up. Oh yes.
So then you will sing that when it comes to Radha,
Yeah.
I really want you, Krishna. That is it. So this is thinking. I really want Krishna. I really want your Krishna. I was thinking that I will ask you.
Yeah.
Even when you
Yeah.
asked the question. So then I said, and you said, and it boils down to in yesterday's discussion also that Raga is Raga to the Guru.
Bhakta is giving Bhagavan. Who has so much of Preeti for Bhagavan.
You said you were just going to say, is it hard to get attachment for somebody who has come to save us? So So what I'm saying, trying to say here is that getting a desire to have pity for Bhagavan is very distinct. That's why somebody who is coming has come to save me, who is willing all for me. I can easily get attached to that person. That is easy for me. So can you, I think your line thought got interrupted there. So if you can say more about what you were saying, is it hard to get attached to that person? And what makes it harder for us? In those lines, I was hoping to hear more. If not now, then whenever, because that is the key. But we are still not getting attached to that person, because that's what maybe we have not even realized if that he has come to save us, or whatever it is. I would like to hear from you on that, and if possible, today rather.
Yeah, I got the question. Why is it? It is not hard. As you said, I think, yeah, we will park it and again you bring it up in a single line question. Then we'll see what comes. Okay. एक ही single line में आप फिर से पूछना and we'll see what comes out. Now you know the way you place the question, the answers would come out. ऐसा ना? What should I do to get to Rag Bhakti? ऐसा? अब ऐसा, yeah, and again, when I, yeah.
The obstacles that we are not recognizing that this is the person who is coming to save us.
Yeah. It's a, thank you, I think it's coming. So, Josna Mataji's question is, you were talking about Raga Bhakti, and you were also saying to get Raga Bhakti, be with those who has that, right? Yeah. And Josna Mataji is saying, she's asking, what are the obstacles in our way to Raga Bhakti, right? Let's see what that comes up. Major obstacle is that, honestly, we want something else other than Krishna. Pakka. That is the only obstacle. We want something else other than Krishna. Whatever that something is, I'm doing this much. So I think one of those ignorance, passion, and goodness, Hena, yeah, those are the obstacles. So those things that are going in our heart, the ignorance, passion, goodness, even the goodness also. If I'm just happy doing bhakti just to be peaceful, I don't really need Krishna. I want peace. And doing the service, I'm peaceful, bas. Rag bhakti ki zarurat hai kya? No, I'm good. It means I'm really wanting only peace. You see? And it means they're not really attracted for Rag Bhakti. Not that they don't really want Rag Bhakti. Otherwise, they're settling. So I'm just settling down with what I'm looking for in the name of Bhakti. I don't necessarily need Krishna. That's so much strong desire, attachment. So that's the.
So that should be in mind that we know that all other things which we have the happiness, they're temporary and they're miserable actually at the end.
What do we tell the mind? Thank you. Good luck, Mataji. Telling the mind? You are very bold, Mataji. You're trying to tell the mind. I got your question.
So we can say, see, that's the
वहां तो yeah बात है कि Mataji, mango, when it is still raw, skin is very much attached to the flesh. Even if I tell the skin, no skin, don't get attached to the flesh there. Because, see, you have to become very sweet, mango. become very sweet. Sour is not good. Okay? So don't get attached to the flesh. You tell that to the mango. And unless our desires for anything other than loving service to Krishna comes in the heart, that skin will get attached to the pulp tightly. There is no other way. We can give a lecture to the mango. Nothing will happen. So we should be with those whose desire is only to be with Krishna. There's no other way. No other way. No other. No other.
When Krishna ki do char thappad aur lagenge,
हाँ,
and then
yeah.
he will come to know that.
दो चार थप्पड़ और वो अमोघा चैतन्य क्या? We don't know. दो चार थप्पड़. If you think दो चार थप्पड़ is okay, Mataji, by this time would have been pure devotees with the amount of थप्पड़s we had. So, हमारे केस थप्पड़ की बात ही नहीं Mataji. But that's the thing though. Because we are wanting something other than Krishna, that's the only obstacle for Raga. Even if we are with the Raga Bhaktas, we very conveniently bring out the umbrella and wear the raincoat when the waters of Raga Bhakti is coming because we want something else. But nevertheless, when we are in Bhakti, because Bhakti is the mercy of Bhagavan, purification will happen with Gaura Bhaktas. Because the potency of Gaura, the attraction of Gaura is so much, we tend to let go the attachments. वहां से आता है. इतना super magnetic attraction है ना Gaura. Then these attachments will loosen a little bit. Yeah, so that is the answer.
So being in the association who has Ram.
Yeah.
With God.
Yeah. Yes. And to hear about Gaur Katha. Yeah, very attractive. Gaura comes to rescue Mataji. Yes, that's the secret. Gaura comes to rescue. Yeah, very protective. Yes, Mataji. Yes. Mataji, Prabhu is giving you the answer.
No, I'm not.
Yeah?
कहने से नहीं
हाँ, सही बात बोल रहे प्रभु. Now, yes, कहने से नहीं होगा प्रभु, नहीं होगा. तो क्या करना है प्रभु? दीक्षिका माता जी will tell the answer. क्या करना है माता जी?
I had the same question. I think that was the answer. Right? वो starting में तो ऐसा लगेगा कि हम taking it. I only want to know that you don't get that feeling at the start. You have to be with people who have it so that you can
magnet has to get rubbed on the magnet. An iron cannot become magnet on its own. It cannot. Bhakti, we cannot generate it in our mind when we don't have it. It has to get rubbed to the magnet. Then the iron becomes the magnet. वो है साधु संग. But the iron has to be willingly get rubbed on the magnet. वो willingness तो है ना. वो है साधु संग. Otherwise, how can iron become magnet? Bhakti doesn't belong to this world. So we have to, go ahead. Right?
You are not cultivating.
Yeah, Prabhu.
I'm trying to contemplate.
Right. Yeah, when
you are associating with the Shravan.
Oh, yeah, you can put it that way.
And then that
you are accumulating. Okay.
And that is building your desire.
Yes. You can say that.
Your effort is in that direction,
Right.
not in the in the cultivation.
Right. Yes.
So that's more approach.
Right. Yes. Yeah. In a precise way, instead of cultivating the desire. You can say accumulating the desire. You are accumulating from others who has that desire. Yes, Prabhu. But yes, it's not exactly cultivating on your own. Yeah, it's basically receiving from others who has it. Yeah, the Gita is like that, Prabhu. Those are general statements, but during the discussion, then the statement gets to more practical terms and precision. Yes, all that. So yes, yes, Prabhu. Now I'm looking at you. If there is any question from here, I can say you will get the answer from here. ऐसे है. कल से मैं देख रही हूँ ना. I don't have to. So yes, any more question you will see. You will get the answer either from there or from online. यहाँ पे. वृंदारानी माता जी आप तपस्या कर रहे हैं? I think any questions on site anymore? Yes,
I really like the points where you said that I described bhakti in the three different modes, how in ignorance, the intense, we are in violence and in form of pride and envy, and we are cheating ourselves. And in passion, we want fame and opulence, and we are motivated to do bhakti only with praises. And in sattva, we are peaceful with no recognition and no intention to hurt.
different bhakti in different modes. Yes, madam. Thank you. Our children here, they made their notes during the. You are becoming exemplary children. Wherever there is katha, they come with their little note. Then you are teaching us ki kya karna. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Can I ask the question, beta? Akshit? Can I ask the same question? It's so sweet when you say the answer. I know the answer you're going to say. Can I? Shall I ask? Thank you, beta. So who does sadhu see when he has Krishna inside? What does sadhu see outside when he has Krishna inside? Thank you, beta. I think Akshay China, he's very merciful. He must be thinking, oh, Mataji. She asked the same question. She knows the answer. You are a sadhu, beta. I know you can understand this, but thank you, beta. Thank you. It's just so nice to hear when it comes from you. So easily. Thank you so much, beta. Any? Yes, thank you.
So, I have one question, one clarification, and one breakdown of life. So, for today's class, the first thing you said that we can never get untangled in the ropes of someone that is tied to us because we have nothing to do. But if we just say Krishna with love and devotion, then Krishna will tie us, and then tie it up to Krishna so that we will stay together. And then one clarification for sadhana bhakti, the three main stuff is nama, seva,
Very good, beta. So nama, seva, katha outside and a desire inside to be with Krishna. That's sadhana. Beautiful. Very good. Very good, beta. Thank you. You summarized it. Online channel? Yes, please. Online. Dear devotees, thank you all for your patience. Yes.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. You know, honestly, a few years ago,
You're not able to hear. Very low. क्या कर सकते हैं? और this cannot be put at the speaker, ऐसा? If this is put in, we will try.
shall I speak now?
अब बोलना?
No, I really wanted to thank you because a few years ago, mm, these very things, like Anartha Nivritti, I was like, oh, these anarthas, I don't think are ever going to go away. And then this understanding that, sadhana bhakti, raga bhakti is totally, it felt like raga bhakti is impossible. So much so that, I was talking to some devotees and then some Sri Vaishnava people that were also very, they almost convincingly said, no, Raga Bhakti is not at all possible, in this lifetime, it's not going to happen. And they gave me the very same verses actually. The one that because bhakti, the way bhakti means, they very strongly said the sadhana bhakti is not bhakti. Pure bhakti means taila dharavat, that avichinna, that's how it has to be. And that cannot happen in this lifetime. So prapatti. And it was so convincing. And I was thinking of myself, I was thinking, oh, Krishna, where I don't think maybe what they're saying is right. I just don't get this, what to do. But you're right, Gaura is a savior. Because at that point, the only thing that I said was, I don't want to leave my guru. And Gaura, please help because I've not understood, I mean, if you've come to give this process, then there must be something to it, and that's where the whole thing started for me to explore, to try to understand Lord Chaitanya's mood and then, of course, Mataji, step by step resources kept coming, But today I'm feeling that, wow, you're actually, and hearing from you this past year, I'm convinced that, okay, you know what? There is so much that Raga Bhakti, that not wanting anything for yourself and wanting to serve like that. Yes, it happens in association of devotees who have that kind of raga, and doesn't matter if not this lifetime, whenever, know, but that it is possible, कि जब होगा होगा. But the thing is, it didn't take I was like, oh, ये तो होगा ही नहीं, हमारे लिए होगा ही नहीं. But the link I am seeing, what was missing there and what I have gotten is, ये होगा अगर you have raga for a raga bhakta sadhu, for then हो जाएगा.
Okay.
That was the missing link. Now my question is for you, for my deeper understanding, Mataji. Yesterday, that verse that you read, right? Let me see what is that? Satam prasangam mama virya samvido.
Yes.
That verse.
Bhavanti.
There, Mataji, that verse you said there, Lord Kapila is saying attachment to sadhu. In the translation that Prabhupada has done, at least, maybe I'm not reading it properly. Can you elaborate a little bit more using that? Or if you have another verse where, so the tattva that you're saying, I can substantiate it with the verse.
I think that verse is good enough. Satam prasangam mama vide samvido. Bhavanti hrits karna rasayana kataha. Tajjoshanada pavargavatmani. Shraddha, ratir, bhaktir, anukramishati. It's saying it all. Maybe I should use this for that. Actually, yeah. So that is your question, right, Mataji? We will come to the answer and we will see if there are any other questions from other devotees. So ask a question, okay? Yeah, and we'll see if any more questions from online devotees. Anybody? Devotees online? No more questions? Online devotees. Okay, then I think we'll go ahead with the answer. Time can.
20.
Yeah. So, okay. So no other questions from online. We'll take this. This is the last question and answer. Satam prasangam mama veerasam.
Mataji, I'll just share screen so we can
Yes,
see the
please.
verse.
Yeah.
See, Satam Prasangam, it says in the association of pure devotees.
Satam of pure devotees. Prasangam with association. Mama Kama. Many wonderful activities. Samvita by discussion of Bhavanti becomes Rasa, Katha, the Joshana. Yeah, the Joshana thing is again the word cultivation, Prabhu.
Mm.
Really? Cultivation, Raga. English words. The Joshana, this it will make you. It will make you. So Mataji, यही है ना श्लोक. So Satam Prasangam Mama Virya Samgita. This is such a beautiful shloka. When I say shloka, it just gives a difference. This is Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Bhagavan is saying, I just told you what bhakti means. Raga bhakti means. This is how, when you get attached to, thank you, Mataji. When you get attached to sadhus, this will happen. Thank you so much. So when we get attached to sadhu, sadhu ka bhi definition de diya Bhagavan. You cannot go wrong. Sadhu, clearly visible with the symptoms. Right? So when we get attached to the Vani of that sadhu, what will happen? वही भगवान बोल रहे हैं. With Satam, that kind of sadhu. Previous verse है ना, which with great determination he's worshipping Bhagwan inside. The sadhu is, that's what he's doing. It's okay, Mataji. Actually, that's the one, a previous one, but that's fine. So that sadhu, he has all those bhushanas because he is doing bhajante mam dradavrata. Inside he is worshipping Bhagwan with such determination. That's sadhu. What do we expect from that sadhu? Who is having only such bhajan is going on in the heart. So when the sadhu speaks, what will he speak? Like Pritha Maharaj explained, right? The saffron dust particles from the lotus feet of Bhagavan in the heart of the devotees, they come through their Vani, enters into our karna and lands in our heart. Hey Prabhu, cultivation ki baat yahan nahi hai. Though the word is cultivation, that is the process. Take na, Pritha Maharaj prayer is also like that. That shloka is so beautiful. But that's the process. The saffron dust part, can we please search for the shloka? Pritha Maharaj prayers. That is, if you say saffron dust particles from lotus feet, Pritha Maharaj prayers. If somebody finds it, please. Because that also, you were asking for any other shloka, Mataji? That's one more shloka. Vrindarani Mataji.
Yes.
That is, even the first word of the shloka would be good. Because he says it all, Pritha Maharaj. See, everywhere in Bhagavata, bhakti means that. See, by default, every Bhagavata is saying this is bhakti. Pritha Maharaj. Okay, please. I feel like we should just have shlokas only. A Bhagavad Saptah ho na, some other time, shlokas only. Shloka in the meaning. Shloka in the meaning. Up to Katha, we know. We have an idea about the Katha concept of bhakti. Ab shlokas in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam.
This
shloka.
one?
Sa uttama shloka mahan mukhachito bhavat padam bhoja sudha kananila smritim punar vismrita tattvavatmanam Kuyogi namno vitarati alambaraihi. This is bhakti. No, Mataji, that's fine. Just yeah. So, Uttama Shloka Mahan Mukhachuto. So beautiful. Uttama Shloka about Bhagavan. Mahan Mukhachuto. From the Mukha of Mahad Bhaktas. When the Katha of Uttama Shloka, when it comes from the Mukha of Mahad Bhaktas, Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha Kanalila. That Katha has Bhavat Padam Bhoja, Bhavat, your Pada Ambuja, lotus feet, Sudha Kanalila, the saffron dust particles on the lotus feet of Bhagavan sitting in the heart of that Mahat Bhaktas. So, from their Mahan Mukhachuta, these saffron dust particles come, and then Smritim Punar Vismrita Tattva Vatmanam. Those saffron dust particles enter into the ear, and what do? They give us the Smriti. They give us the remembrance of what? Smritim Punar, revival of the remembrance. Vismrita Tattva Vatmanam, Vismrita. So that which was forgotten before, they revive the remembrance. Tattva Vatmanam, the Tattva of मैं जीव तत्व हूँ भगत तत्व है. So the Vani of Mahat Bhaktas carry the saffron dust particles that are present on the lotus feet of Bhagavan. They enter into the ears and they give us the revival remembrance of relationship with Bhagavan. Kuyogi namna vitarati alamvaraihi. Up until then, I am Kuyogi. I had twisted thinking. My thought was twisted. But these saffron dust particles that are coming from the Mahat Bhaktas, which are coming from your lotus feet in their heart, they give me the remembrance, revival remembrance that Tattva Varpanam, that I belong to you, gives the Sambandha Jnana. This is the effect of Mahat Bhaktas. It's not just a Sambandha, that's just the start of it. Saffron dust particles from the Mahat Bhakta mouth, kya potency hoga? Not just the Sambandha Jnana, Abhideya aa jayega, Prayojana bhi aa jayega. But this is the potency of the Vani of Mahat Bhaktas. Okay, so if this is the potency, where should the Raga Bhakti come from? From this Mahat Bhaktas when they speak. Yeah. So this is Satam Prasangam Mama Virya Samvito. When these Mahat Bhaktas speak, Satam Prasangam Mama Virya Samvito, Sa Uttama Shloka, Mama Virya Samvito about Bhagavan, then Satam Prasangam Mama Virya Samvito, Bhavanti Hrutkarna Rasayana Kadaham. Bhavanti, it is Bhavanti is generating. What's the meaning of Bhavanti there?
I'm going to it, Mataji.
Bhavanti Hrutkarna Rasayana. For the heart and for the ears, it is a Rasayana, medicine. Yeah, Bhavanti is becoming. It becomes the medicine. The Katha that is coming from those Mahat Bhaktas becomes the medicine for the ears and for the heart. Okay? That medicine takes away the biggest disease of done, Mataji. Yes. The disease, that's the biggest disease that can go away only with Satam Prasangam Mama. Sa Uttama Shloka. Because, why? Why does that happen? Only with their Vani, Mahat Bhaktas Vani. It's the greatest disease, Ahamameti. That disease is going away. Why is it happening? So what? What is happening? Krishna in the heart. So, right. So Krishna in the heart, saffron dust particles of Krishna in their heart. Those dust particles, saffron dust particles are coming from their Vani. So their Vani has the saffron dust particles. they are landing here. क्या है जादू हो रहा है ना? Mama Maya Dhuratyaya. Ahamameti is Mama Maya. That's Bhagavan's Devi Maya. How can that go away? Only with Bhagavan's power. How is the Bhagavan's power coming? The saffron dust particles sitting, that is coming through the Mahat Bhakta's Vani. Now, is there any other way for the Ahamameti to go? The saffron dust particles of Bhagavan should come to take away that Ahamameti. How will they come? Satam prasangam mama virya samvido. Sa uttama shloka gunanuvar. Like that. So, and now Mataji, not just Raga Bhakti. If the saffron dust particles of Bhagavan are coming and then saying Bhavante Hrit Karna Rasayna Katha, it will take away the disease of the ear and the heart. So beautiful, na? Disease of the ear too. Of course, otherwise, sometimes nothing enters into this ear or enters here. There is a big disease of the ear also. So, their katha takes away the bhavanti hrutkarna rasayana. Bhavanti rasayana becomes the medicine for both hrut and karna. That katha. Then what happens? Dear devotees, look at this, beautiful. It's just that the disease has to go away. Then Tajoshanad apavargavatmani. Then this thing happens. What happens? Apavargavatmani. Then you will be taken towards liberation. Are we doing anything actively here to go towards liberation? Ascending, mountain hiking? Kuch bhi nahi hai na? Tajoshanad apavargavatmani. Apavarga is towards liberation. Vatmani means becoming transcendental modes. Yeah? Does it stop there? It will not stop there. Why will it not stop? It doesn't stop liberation. Huh?
Because that's just still ground zero.
Yeah. Why will it not stop? Yes, you are right, Mataji. But I'm looking for this answer. Specific answer. Why is it not stopping at liberation?
That is not what we want.
Yeah, wo hai. Huh? Yes, Mataji?
Because that is not what we want.
Yeah, wo bhi right hai. Wo bhi right hai. I'm looking for specific answer.
क्योंकि तब तो भगवान में रति हो गई है ना, और कोई चीज कैसे अच्छी लग सकती है?
Now everybody is waking up. Yes, वो भी right है माताजी. वो भी right है. This is the last question for you है. If this answer is coming,
जो रसायन मिल गया है, वो टॉनिक की तरह. वो टॉनिक.
No, Prabhu, I will not repeat the question now.
There is no blessing.
Okay, वो भी right है. Yes, वो भी right है माताजी. Okay, वो भी right है. Why does it just stop at liberation? Why is the whole process? The medicine has come into the ear, into the heart, the disease is gone, the Joshana, the Pavarkavatmani, heading towards the liberation. Why is it not just stopping there? Oh, वो भी right है.
Because the mercy or the compassion of that pure devotee.
Yeah, वो भी right है.
Krishna also wants people.
Oh, बिल्कुल right है प्रभु. Oh yes, wonderful Prabhu. Oh, what is right? Whatever you say is right. This has to come from. This has to come from you, dear devotees.
What did you say, Mataji? What's the last sentence you said?
Okay, one last time repeating. This will be the third time. Okay. these sadhus are speaking, Bhavanti Hrit Karna Rasayna. When the sadhus are speaking, the medicine is coming to the ears and to the heart, and we are taken, and the liberation is happening, but it doesn't stop there. Why is it just not? Yeah. Why does it doesn't? Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, Mataji, because what I'm thinking is it doesn't stop at liberation. They want us to be in our own constitutional position, Krishna Prema, Radha Dasya. So
Yes,
that is what I'm thinking.
वो भी right है. All your answers are not wrong, dear devotees. But
या फिर हमें संबंध पता चल गया है भगवान
yes,
के साथ
Mataji.
हमारा क्या संबंध होता है.
Right, Mataji. संबंध पता चल गया. That is also not wrong.
Because the jiva at that point cannot stop there, wants to do seva, wants to serve.
Yes, Mataji. Okay, one last. If I am giving this clue, this is all it can get to. But it shows how much you are meditating on the Katha. One last clue. No, if I say this, you will say the answer. Okay, I'll give you the clue. It's not a sentence. The word is not, answer is not a sentence here. Okay. Oh.
रसमालयम.
क्या?
रसमालयम.
Rasmalayam. Yes, Zarur, definite. Okay. No, I think you're saying give us the answer, Mataji. ठीक है, answer बोलेंगे. Are you ready? Yes, definitely, Mataji. No doubt about it.
Don't give the answer, we'll stay with it
I think you should stay with it.
and hopefully tomorrow, day after, when we keep hearing, it'll come.
You are very transcendently stuck with this. I was going to give the answer where that answer is, but I will repeat the question. आप ऐसा transcendentally तड़पाना है? कृष्णा वो क्या है? वो क्या है? Why does it stop at liberation, Krishna? Why? Why? Yes, please continue to think. Okay, dear devotees. The answer is not too difficult, actually. So I think I will let you. And I will say one thing. But no! Unlike devotees, I'll tell you one. Nitai Gun Mani Prabhu with his very generous heart, very generous and considerate heart. Prabhu बोल रही थी, Mataji, for your own peace, because you will not be able to sleep. आंसर बोल देना. मैं बोल रही हूँ. For my own meditation, I will not say the answer. If I tell you the answer, you will feel the same way I'm feeling. You will meditate on that so much. आप ऐसे चलने दो. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Very wonderful. क्या सुन रहे कथा? एक भगवान की कथा है. कहाँ है रुचि? You are not wrong. Okay. That's all, dear devotees. Lights will be turned on in all the houses the whole night. Kya hoga, kya hoga. Good meditation, hai? So any other question? Online devotees? देखना क्या हो रहा है? Did we
माता
think
जी
of time?
ऐसे ऐसे सुनना कि ये दैट्स ऑल, ये अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है माता जी. इट शुड गो ऑन, इट शुड फ्लो ऑन. The association is like Mataji, no words to explain what I'm feeling right now.
But that's not wrong, beta. So, what I was going to say is, for past 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, since I've asked you, if only I could record ऐसा zoom करके एक face, you will not see such attentive, lively faces. वो movies पे भी ऐसे नहीं मिलेगा हमको. Because ये attentive faces में effulgence है. This doesn't happen in the movies. क्या है कृष्णा? So, for past 15 minutes, last 15 minutes, did you think of time? क्या time हो रहा है? Did you think of it? Not even children, right? Did you think of being hungry? No. Did you think of your checklist chores? Did you think of when will it end? ये सब नहीं हुआ for past 10-15 minutes. राग भक्ति ऐसा होता है. You are asking what raga bhakti is. Did anything come in mind? Because you're like, that's raga bhakti. नहीं करली. Then just say, that's raga bhakti. So our bhakti should head that way. Our bhakti should head that way. If it is not heading that way, वो diseased bhakti है. Diseased money, disease है. Yeah? Ignorance disease or passion disease. Like that. At least we should say, oh, okay, तो ये diseased guna bhakti hai. I am no settling with this. What can I do to have that kind of propulsion in bhakti? We should be like that. Money, it's not like you get fired up. वो नहीं बोल रहे मैं. I'm not talking about passion. I'm not talking about accomplishments. I'm not talking about sweating here. I'm not talking about beating ourselves up. Nothing. Passion की बात नहीं. Did the passion happen past 15 minutes? Is it the passion that did not make us think of time as any? Was it a pleasurable thing? Yeah. Was it very propelling, attracting thing? Or were you sweating? You were struggling hard to forget the time and the hunger. Were you struggling? ऐसा नहीं है ना? वही मैं बोल रही हूँ. भक्ति ऐसा होता है. So at least we know, okay, मैं गाड़ी तो चला रही हूँ, उस तरफ चलाना है. बस वो होना है. Krishna is in the heart. He will make the arrangements. He will make the arrangements external. And he will send whatever is needed for us. गाड़ी ऐसे चलाने के लिए. लेकिन at least we should want to drive in that direction. Bas. Then Krishna will make the arrangements. And now you know the power of that raga bhakti. You didn't think of time or hunger or this or that. In the same way, you will not think of what anarthas do I have, what deficits do I have, what limitations do I have, can I do this or not? कुछ भी नहीं आएगा.
It does not stop liberation because some to keep us.
Beautiful, Mataji. Excellent, Mataji. Yes, beta, excellent. A little. Right? I think I should say I cannot take this. Okay, I will say it because I am unable to see your faces online. Devotees, Vrindrani Mataji, इतना तीव्रता नहीं है आपके looks में. You're still looking pleasant, but यहाँ ऐसे नहीं है Mataji.
I'm thinking, I'm trying to recollect what you said. I was thinking maybe I'll go back and hear, and tomorrow we'll come with an answer.
You are on that pace, but I am unable to even look at it. As but I don't think I'll be able to get up and leave also.
Maybe they won't let you go home, Mataji.
No, they're not saying anything. But ऐसे देख रहे कि I'm unable to see them. Nobody said anything. Like एक नहीं दो नहीं सभी ऐसे देख रहे हैं. सभी बोलेंगे हाँ? Ganga's going to ocean. Yes, Mataji. Yes, Prabhu. Okay. Answer. This is not fair, but you are making it. Okay, one final thing. Okay? But this is almost releasing the secret. Okay? Ready? Almost releasing the secret. You will tell the answer.
I hope so.
If I say this just one word, you will tell the answer, but I'll take the chance. Okay, Mataji. Can we come to the shloka of Prithu Maharaj, please?
Prithu Maharaj shloka.
Yeah. The one that we just...
Yeah, I closed it, Mataji, for... I'm going to open it because we went to that other one. 20.
Uttama shloka. The Uttama shloka?
Gunanu Varnane.
Varnane? Okay. Uttama shloka Gunanu Varnane Bhavat Padamboja Sudakananila.
Oh, sorry, no. This is Uttama Shloka Mahan Mukh.
Mahan Mukh. The Uttama shloka Mahan Mukhachyuta Bhavat Padamboja Sudakananila Smritim Punar Vismrita Tattva Vartmanam Kuyoginam no Vitarati Alamvaraihi. It is beautiful. Answer. इसमें है answer.
Because we start remembering.
Yes, Mataji, you are right, Mataji. You are not wrong, Mataji. Yes. Yes. What did you say?
Oh, because the remembrance comes and then you want to do, I mean, I already said that, so I know you.
Yes, already said, Mataji, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes, Mataji. Oh, yeah, perfect, Beta. Okay, dear devotees. Yeah, क्या लेटर मैं आंसर दूंगी. Yes, you're right, Prabhu. I'm not peaceful now, Prabhu. मैं देना पड़ेगा, Prabhu. Dear devotees, what is there in Mahan Mukhachyuta? What is there in their words?
They are reminding us again and again.
Thank you. Saffron dust particles. Where are they coming from?
From the lotus feet of the Lord.
Lotus feet of the Lord. So why would it stop at liberation? Why would the Rasayana acting on the ear and the heart, why would the process stop at liberation, when the whole reason for the process to start is the lotus feet of the dust particle of the Lord, it should take us to the lotus feet of the dust, lotus feet of the Lord. That is Shraddha, Ratir, Bhakti. Liberation तो श्रद्धा भी होता है. Shraddha, Ratir, Ratir is bhava, sthayi bhava. Bhakti is prema bhakti. To the lotus feet of Bhagavan. The saffron dust particle meditation. I am peaceful now, Prabhu. Thank you. Very good morning, Prabhu. Okay, shall we do the shloka together? So beautiful, है ना? These two shlokas. इतना beautiful है ना? Dust particles. So what we will do is Sauttama shloka. That shloka first, and then the next Lord Kapila shloka. So Srimad Bhagavatam. What shloka is it? Okay, for those who like to, yeah, together, huh? Sauttama shloka mahan mukhachyuto bhavat padamboja sudha karnadila smritim punar visprita tattva vartmana kuyoginamna vitarati alamvaraihi. See, kuyoginamna vitarati alamvaraihi. It is reviving the remembrance of the Sambandha of the Lord for the loving service. The mission of this saffron dust particle coming from the lotus feet of the Lord is to take the jiva to the loving service of the Bhagavan. Why would it stop at liberation? Especially when Mahan Mukhachyuto Satam Prasangam Mama Virya Samvido Bhavanti Hritkarna Rasayana Katha Tajoshanadapavargavat Tajoshanadasau Apavargavatmani Shraddha Ratir Bhaktir Anukramishyati. Beautiful. I think Srila Prabhupada, Sri Sri Radha Golokhan. The next thing after Chaitanya Pravaha is Srimad Bhagavatam prayers. Prayers of all these devotees, all the important verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, prayers of Pradvanas, everything. Nectar. But बस ये दो श्लोका में इतना nectar है. Undeviated, such focused 15-minute attention कि क्या होगा? What is that, Bhagavan? What is that, dear devotees? Wonderful. In words of Priti Maharaj, what's the shlokam? Yeah. What's the shlokam? Bhavat padam bocha sudha kanalila. That is the English translation name. Bhavat padam boja sudha kanalila. That's the answer. Okay? Tomorrow, all of us, when we see each other, Hare Krishna. Bhavat padam boja sudha kanalila. Sa uttama shloka gunanuvan. Anyway, Bhavat padam boja sudha kanalila. Saffron dust particles have Bhavat padam boja sudha kanalila. Okay, I'll tell you the meaning. Then it will stick to you. You don't have to struggle to remember. Bhavat is yours. Very respectful way of saying aapke. Yeah? Bhavat, Bhagavan, aapke. Pada ambuja. Pada are feet. Ambuja lotus. Yeah? Ambuja pada. Your lotus feet. Sudha, Kana, Nila. Sudha is nectarian or saffron. Okay, interchangeable. Kana, Nila, dust particles. So saffron, dust particles. Sudha, Kana, Nila. From where? Bhavat, Padamboja. Okay, shall we all do it together? Okay, I'll ask you the question, you say the word. From where, what are the dust particles. Sudha, Kana, Nila. Kana is like atoms, Kana, dust particles. Sudha is nectarian, saffron, like that. So Sudha, Kana, Nila. Okay. Where are these Sudha, Kana, Nila? Bhavat, Bhagavan, Bhavat, Pada Ambuja, your lotus feet. So together, Bhavat, Padambuja, Sudha Kana Nila.
Sudha Kana Nila.
Srimad Bhagavata Katha ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha Kana Nila ki jai. Hariva.
Hari Hari.
Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha Kana Nila. Hare Krishna. Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha Kana Nila. How are you? No, how are you? Straight. Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha. Okay. So, for the rest of the, how many days are there? First day, second day. Second day, okay, only 5 days. The rest of the 5 days. Hare Krishna and better. Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha Karnan. For next 5 days. That's how we treat. Hare Krishna. Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha Karnan. What the deeper meditation? Hare Krishna, actually Hare Krishna is meant for I am acknowledging, going down to the Lord in your heart. That is Hare Krishna. Ab, get ready. Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha Kana. After that, we'll forget what to say. Take care. Hare Hare. Online, dear devotees.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Mataji, no. Online you cannot escape now. थोड़ा सा देखना पड़ेगा कौन है वहाँ. एक 1 minute ऐसा स्क्रीन पे आ जाना प्लीज.
माताजी मेरी रूम की लाइट बंद है.
It's
नहीं
okay.
तो
You are okay. It's okay. If possible. Again, Diwali का क्या बोलते हैं? Fireworks. Yeah, the brilliant faces on the screen. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
So you're all awake. Just wanted to see your bright faces. Okay. Online devotees, you also cannot escape. Especially now you came onto the screen, all of us together. Our password, yeah? Only, okay, that's fine. Maybe others are unable to open their videos. It's okay. So whoever is on the video and all the other devotees who could not turn also, all of us together. Let's say 1, 2, 3, and then Bhavat Padam.
Bhavat Padam Bhoja
Sudha Kana.
Sudha Kana Nila.
Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha Kana Nila. Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha Kana Nila. Bhavat Padam Bhoja Sudha.
Sudha Kana Nila.
Thank you, Alma. Thank you.
Thank you,
See you tomorrow. Right? Hari Hari.
Hare Hare.